Hello, and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. And my cat is walking back and forth and may take part in this video. Today we're going to begin a short series of 4 beers from the Don Quijote chain of discount stores in Japan. And we'll start with this one here, but we will go on to others. They made, recently they've made a pale ale, and a Hefeweizen, an IPA, and a stout. And these are not actually brewed by Don Quijote, but brewed by a contract brewer in Vietnam. First, a little bit about Don Quijote. You may know it, you may not. It is a chain of discount stores in Japan, and they have apparently 630 plus stores throughout the world, including mostly in Japan, but also Hawaii, California, Singapore, Thailand, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Malaysia, Macau, and Guam. And they are famous for their bright color. Excuse me, my cat needs to get out. Their bright colors and kind of garishness and noise. The website states that they're trying to create a sense of thrill and excitement in their stores. Very loud music playing throughout, bright colors in the advertisements, the price lists and everything. It is, it's, if you've been to a pachinko parlor, it's something like that, you know, a constant assault on your senses. Whenever I go in, I have to cover my ears like this at first. So they sell a wide range of products. They sell groceries, they sell clothing, they sell electronics, household goods, all sorts of things. And throughout the week they have big sales where the prices really cut quite a bit. Founded in 1980 as Just Co, J-U-S-T company, and the first Don Quijote store opened in 1989, and later they changed the name of all their stores to Don Quijote. In Japan, it's commonly referred to as Donki, and apparently throughout the rest of Asia, the stores are named Donki. So, and they have so many items in the store, and the aisles are stacked high and packed with goods, and the aisles are sometimes narrow. And they've changed that a bit. In 2004, there was a fire in one of their stores, and some of the staff died. It used to be where you would get lost in the store. You couldn't really tell exactly which way should I get out. Kind of like a maze. So, in any case, the parent company is apparently called Jonetsu Kakaka, and actually Pan Pacific International Trading Company is the one that produced this beer. It's not the first time that they've done this. A few years ago they did an IPA with Ise Kadoya in Mie Prefecture called Dank IPA. And the beer for this was produced, these 4 series of 4 beers in the series were produced in Vietnam. Japan Beer Journalists Association contacted them to try to find out which brewery it was. For example, S.A.B. Miller has a very large brewery in Vietnam. But Don Quijote, the company replied, it's a trade secret. So they weren't going to say, so we don't really know. Okay, so we're going to look at 4 beers in turn, a pale ale, and then a Hefeweizen, and an IPA, and a stout. Let's get started. And here we have a beer from Don Quijote, and this doesn't matter to you, of course, but for me, this is the last one in the series. It's the 4th one. It is Don Quijote Stout, and it gives us a little bit of information here. It talks about roast malt and or malt from origin of Ireland, but I think what they're trying to say is that the stout is, Irish stout is a big part of the scene, of course, and I'm not sure if this is actually an Irish dry stout like Guinness or not. We will see. And on the back we have a horse, and the horse is eating something. I don't know what. Hard to tell, but it gives us information saying we get aromas of coffee and chocolate, and the rich caramel-like sweetness and the rich flavor will stand up to hearty dishes, which is true. The stout will you'll be able to taste it even if you're having something that is rather flavorful, and the powerful drink, and it will give you energy for tomorrow. And of course, stouts were often touted as restoratives, I guess, traditionally. And here comes my cat. Oh, gonna jump down. And restoratives, and in some cases they're even suggested for nursing mothers and things like that. So, but this is a 6%er. Don't know the IBUs on it. Don't know how many ratings there are in Rate Beer or Untapped. Didn't check even. This costs 218 yen, which is $1.39, and US dollars. And euros, it's €1.34. And they have, of course, a discount. They have a discount price. I mentioned that before, I think, in the other videos, that if you buy all four in the set, the Pale Ale, the IPA, the Hefeweizen, and the Stout, then they will get a lower price. So it does contain rice, which I thought was kind of unusual. Malt and hops and rice. The malt is Australian and German, and the hops are Czech Zatz hops. So this should be an interesting one. We'll see. I haven't been disappointed with the other three, really. I thought I would be, and I'm not. Certainly the IPA I could probably drink again. Maybe not the Pale Ale. The Hefeweizen was interesting. Kind of a blend of the wit beer and Hefeweizen styles. This one, I don't know what kind of stout we have here. Is it a dry stout, a milk stout? Probably not milk. Is it a full stout? We'll see. Let's give it a go and find out. A horse drinking a beer. Yeah, okay. Okay, it is, of course, completely opaque. Black, or is probably more accurate, extremely dark brown, with a very, very dark tan head, a couple fingers there. Of course, cannot see any carbonation. Maybe you can, I don't know. I guess not. But I think substantial carbonation coming up, and you can see from that head here, kind of pocked and spongy. Okay. Yeah. Certainly get the roast. Definitely some light coffee notes. Bit of chocolate. Maybe something a little bit of what kind of charcoaly sort of nose. Wow, what do you know? Okay, this is not bad. We'll get the roastiness right away, and then it develops into a kind of a mild, dark fruit. Some chocolate. Bitterness is not terribly strong. Czech Zatz, and I would expect something a little bit more bitter. Zatz is typically an aroma hop, but I guess it can be used as a flavor hop or a bittering hop. I wouldn't say this is a dry stout. It's not terribly sweet either. Kind of fades out. The flavors sort of develop a bit, and then it kind of goes down, and at the end we're left with just a touch of fruitiness. Some stouts will leave a kind of a trail, a coating of charcoal on your tongue. This one does not. Not bad. Not bad. Not great. It's not a terrible stout. Certainly not at the price of 218 yen or $1.39. That said, I don't think it's a stout I would probably revisit. But I hope you do. I hope you get to it and try it out. Let me know what you think. I have to admit, I am surprised at the quality of the 4 beers I've had from this Don Quijote series. I didn't expect they would be so good. I assumed they were using ingredients that weren't probably the best, and that the brewer probably was doing a rush job, but I think they did a competent job on all 4 of the beers that they made. And you should go give them a try and tell me what you think about them. Again, I'm not going to praise these to the skies, but they're not the worst beers you could possibly get. A lot of craft brewers, certainly in Japan, can do a lot worse. And so anyway, give these a try and tell me what you think, okay? Hope you're doing well. Do take care. Bye-bye.